Hello and welcome in, everyone. I'm WG Ashwood. I'll be your fancy focused charity host for this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so excited to have you here. Aku, you're not new here. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Very excited to see you. Very excited to see everyone. So glad to have you here. We are going to be doing some art today. We haven't done art since December. We're going to be drawing out some cool new things. You're definitely not on a 64 stream streak. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely totally new. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some art tonight. Gorilla, welcome in. Long time no see. How you doing? Very excited to see you. Very excited to see everyone. We are donating to Tubes Family Meal for the month of January. They're a local New Orleans charity that provides food to food insecure kids and families. It's a tremendous what is the word I'm thinking of? I can't think of it. Cause. It's an incredible cause that we're so happy to be able to donate to. Very excited to be able to make a difference, make the world a better place that you want to see. So we're so excited to be able to do that with donations. What else is going on? Nice to be back. Glad to have you here. We're gonna be doing some art tonight. We'll be taking your suggestions. What do you want to see drawn? We're gonna start just sort of doodling, and you let us know what you want to see. There's all kinds of stuff we can get into. Yeah, it's been exciting week. We did some Borderlands with the boys on Thursday. We've taken kind of we had a very social week last week. Very social week last week. So we didn't do a ton of streaming. But we are also going to have a very social week this week coming up. It is Mardi Gras, for those who don't know. Mardi Gras time extends from 12 nights after Christmas to the Mardi Gras day, which I believe is February 17th this year. It's the Tuesday around February 17th, I think. Let me actually look that up, because we're gonna do our yearly cool stream that we do. Oh no, today's the 17th. Not March, February. Okay, yeah, is today the 17th? Am I crazy? I think Mardi Gras is... Yeah, Mardi Gras is a month away. We're gonna do the bead stream that everybody loves to come see. It's terrible audio. I don't know why anyone likes it. We'll be doing the bead stream where people can come out and give us beads. Sorry, forgive me. I had a bunch of tortilla chips earlier, and I've been drinking hot cocoa. I'm all bubbly. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing the bead stream Tuesday, February 17th. Mark your calendars. That's Mardi Gras. It is Chewbacca's. We're gonna be walking in Chewbacca's next week, next Saturday. Debating on going to New Orleans with your friend for Mardi Gras. Your driver's ed will also be your birthday. Happy early birthday, Gorilla. New Orleans is a tremendously fun time, especially during Mardi Gras. I personally only go out for Chewbacca's night, and then I retreat into my little hidey hole and just observe the New Orleans festivities, because I am not a very social person. But it is a good time. Plenty of good food, lots of good king cake. It is just a grand old time. Why don't we draw a king cake to start out? We'll put a little. Let's see. How do I draw again? Wait for what? We got the most important part of the drawing stream? You mean the welcome in T-Rex? I had it locked and loaded, Aku. I had the welcome in T-Rex locked and loaded. Of course, it was the first thing I brought up. Grandma makes the king cakes at a store called Sopranos. They have a really good Reese's king cake. I'll have to check that out. That sounds incredible. A Reese's king cake sounds really good. Is it stuffed with peanut butter or is it stuffed with peanut butter and chocolate? Reese's king cake sounds incredible. Let's see. Got the king cake here. Gotta put it on a platter. We gotta put a baby inside of it. There's the baby's gonna be sticking out right here. Baby leg. Sticking out. And then we put the icing on top. Okay, king cake. I think it's both, but you didn't get to try it. You were too full. Oh no. I would definitely scarf down a Reese's king cake. That sounds phenomenal. Let's see. How do I need to color it purple, green, and gold? Let's do this. Make it kind of brownish. Kind of orange brownish. And we need decoration. Got some cross hatching. The purple. Purple. Mary, welcome in. Thank you for subscribing. 7 months. That's incredible. Thank you so much. It's very, very kind of you to support the stream. It's so good to see you. How are you doing today? Ooh, that is a spinny emote. That spins very fast. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for subscribing. We're drawing king cakes. We're drawing king cakes right now. King cakes are a traditional New Orleans, well, a traditional Mardi Gras. I guess they would be New Orleans. I don't know if the other places that celebrate Carnival do king cakes. Love you, Ashwood. Thank you so much, Mary. We are, yeah, I'm trying to think if I know if other places that celebrate Carnival do the king cakes. I know in Portugal they have their own pastries. They aren't king cakes. I'm pretty sure it might be unique to New Orleans. Extremely exhausted despite your nap and Twitch. Reset your streak again? No! Again, Mary? It's okay. You're at 64. You're at 64 right now. Pretty sure. Tragic that it happened again, though. Got some gold here. Y'all, this is not a bad king cake. This is not the worst king cake I've ever seen. It might just be because I'm hungry right now. I could go for some king cake. Oh, wait, I colored on the wrong layer. Oh, beans. Oh, jeez. Oh no. Let's see. You coloring the baby. Baby's gonna be like wildly pink. New Roads Mardi Gras is always good too. One time your principal got drunk and was on the news. Oh no! People still talk about it? Well, I hope your principal had a great time. You never miss streams, so you don't know what to say about it? Yeah, Mary, I don't know what's going on with it. I had my stream reset for a streamer that I watch. I think if you're familiar with Uncle Bucket, my stream over on Uncle Bucket's channel got reset recently, and I was real upset about it. So I don't know what's going on with that. Let's see. Okay, so we got some king cake. It did it to you with Dane's stream too. It's not a perfect system, unfortunately. Let's see. How do we do beads? Let's see. Let's do a little crown. That's a terrible crown. I can't believe it's already almost Sunday. I'm gonna have to go to the gym again. So tired. Love Bucket and Mora. They're both wonderful beans. And it also reset your streak for Dane. No! Genuine question, what is king cake? So, imagine a cinnamon roll. Imagine a giant cinnamon roll. Like a huge cinnamon roll. Instead of rolling it up, they braid it. Would love to stop by more, but you're very blessed with best friends that take your time along with deer season. I totally understand, Gorilla. No worries. Absolutely no pressure. We appreciate seeing you when you can stop by. But yeah, so king cake, imagine a cinnamon roll. Instead of rolling it up though, you braid it into a braid that is you know, about as big as you want it to be. Generally they tend to be like a 12-inch cake. But you braid the cinnamon roll and then you can fill it or stuff it with whatever you want. But it generally has like icing and sprinkles on it. So it's a giant cinnamon roll. Imagine a giant cinnamon roll with sparkly icing and they fill it with a bunch of fillings like cheesecake. Yeah, you can do cream cheese, you can do pecans, you can do there are savory king cakes. There are like cheese and jalapeno. Is this another lie like the crawfish boil? No, Haku, it's not another lie. I don't know why you would think that. Um, what else? What else do you can do savory like cheese and jalapeno. I've seen boudin stuffed cheesecakes. Not boudin stuffed cheesecake. Boudin stuffed king cake. It's any, and then anything you can imagine can be stuffed inside of a king cake. As and you put a little trinket inside. It's generally a little plastic baby. You put a little plastic baby inside, and whoever gets the baby has to bring the next king cake to the function. You wouldn't be able to participate in that due to shellfish and crustacean allergy. Yeah, I tend to usually only eat sausage at crawfish boils, sausage and garlic, because I'm not big into shellfish. You should look in his Discord for the nonsense I'm talking about. What nonsense? What craziness? We've only spoken truth. If you ever come to New Roads, definitely go to Mikey's Donuts. They do that and amazing donuts. Hell yeah. Let's see. What was I doing? I was working on a crown. Let's see. Oop. How do I do bead? You've seen pics of crawfish boils and you can feel your throat getting tight over the pictures alone. Oh no! The Stardew Valley song? Your mouth should be watering? Not if there's allergies involved. Like I said, I'm not big on crawfish. I'm not big on shellfish in general. I'll eat shrimp. Gonna summon wolf. I'm just like, I'll eat shrimp. I'll eat crawfish if it's in pasta, but I'm not big on just crawfish. He's like a bloodhound for Stardew Valley music. Oh, he'll be here soon, I'm sure. Then, I'm pretty sure this is a Stardew Valley song. Let's see. How do I do bead? The allergy outweighs the known deliciousness fact? Yeah. Add a king holding a comically large fork licking his lips to the picture. Let me let's see. We've got a king. We'll add the we've got a crown. We'll add the king as soon as I get the beads in here. Ooh, Mary, 10% fancy. I thought it was 100 for a second. I was about to celebrate. We had Agbu in here with 100% fancy. Mary is way more fancy than that. I totally agree. Ooh, Aku, 74% whomped. 70% fancy. Look who's got all the fancy tonight. How do I do a face? Had to explain wommed on your stream the other day because your fishing game has a wommed fish? How do you draw a face? I can't draw. Gorilla, thank you so much for the hydrate. I've got some hot cocoa here. Could get the fishing game for your beach stream. I think it was like $6 to $7. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna set up the fishing. I'm lazy. Let's see. Where did my cursor go? How do you do faces? You do the nose right here. Face. This? Checks out, you were up at 5:30 a.m. Oh no! For a road trip. When we got back, it was almost 4 p.m. Blacked out and slept on a couch for a few hours. What is the bead stream? So the bead stream is, I do it every Mardi Gras. I basically set up, I set up 2 bags of beads. I'm talking huge, like big bags full of beads, and I let people spend their channel points to essentially cover me in beads. If you look at my main profile, one of my featured one of my featured clips from last year is from the bead stream where I'm just covered in beads. It's fun. It's really fun for the audience because they get to shower me in beads, and I get so covered in plastics that I can't breathe or move. People seem to have a good time with it, so I enjoy that. Where's my cursor again? Let's see. We'll give him a beard. Big old beard. Oh, that's not looking at the cake at all. Mary, how was your road trip, though? You went on a big road trip today? Was that today? That eye's mostly right, right? Mention the gym early if you don't mind. You'd like to inquire about your goals. I just have some strength training goals. Um, I I go to work out with a friend. It's mostly for me. It's mostly for health. For him, it's a lot of strength training. Because he does a lot of sports, so he wants to just train his mobility and his strength. So I go for health and for strength. We do a bunch of different. It's mostly upper body. We don't really do a lot of lower body exercises or cardio because he does a lot of sports, like I said. So he gets all that out. Sports. I, on the other hand, need to start working that into my routine. Put a little tongue there. Tongue. There we go. Licking his lips. Okay. So yeah, I don't really have defined goals. I mostly let my friend do the like planning, and I just go along with the flow. So from there we can sort of work together on getting stronger and growing our muscles, being healthier. Yes, being healthier indeed. But yeah, so I guess my goal is just to increase weights as and keep pushing for more reps, which aren't like defined goals in any way. This is the king and his cake. Welcome in, Agbu. You're not new here. How are you doing today? How do I give this guy a fork? How do I draw? How do I give this guy a fork? I feel like it's a shirt first. He's got his little cape. Doing okay, playing board games tonight, but didn't want to lose your watch streak. Hell yeah, thank you for the support, Agbu. We appreciate you. What board games are you playing? You, of course, don't have to answer if you're busy. We understand completely. We hope you're having a great time. Gorilla, thank you so much for the lurk. Let's see. How do we... How do we give this guy a fork? Tickets to Ride is a game about rabbits and a game about rabbits defusing bombs. I love Ticket to Ride. I've never played a game about rabbits and bombs before. That sounds like fun. Does the rabbit have to defuse the bomb, or are you the one defusing the bomb and the rabbits just happen to be there? Okay. Okay. So there's the king and his fork over the king cake. I guess let's color him in. First, let's tape red. Whoops. Make his little... Make his crown gold. Make the beads on his crown purple. Boop. 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 Nope. Give him green eyes. And we'll make it a little bit of a self-portrait by giving him a brown beard. Gotta make the tongue pink. Okay, let's see. What should we draw next, gang? We're getting close to finishing the king cake. The king and his cake. Whatever do we draw next? Do we keep the Mardi Gras theming going? Do we draw a float? That would be hard. That would be... I don't know why I suggested that. That would be really hard for me. Oh, geez. Okay, can we do a root beer float? We can try. A root beer float. Prop rabbits defusing bombs. We'll make a bomb beer float. A root beer float bomb. And we'll draw rabbits trying to defuse the bombs. Oh, we got a Chef Wood mode. Welcome in, Wolf. How are we doing today? Got a Chef Wood mode. Be right back. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Root beer float bomb. Let's see. What does a root beer float look like? I wish this hat could. Oh, wait, maybe it can. Haha, it's very tight on my head. I hate this. Oh, it's real tight on my head. It makes me want to throw up. Okay, fine. I can deal with this. I can deal with this. I can deal with this. Everyone off to play VR? Maybe some VR Minecraft? Have a good time, Gorilla. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a fantastic night. What do rabbits look like? Got little wire cutters. How do you give a rabbit a tactical vest? Okay, let's see. Hey Vox, welcome in. How are you doing today? Or should I say good morning to you? Are you up early or are you up late? Let's see, it should be Sunday where you're at, right? So are you have work on Sundays? We're doing a little you're up late? You're eepy? I hope you get some good rest. I'm also very eepy. I've been working myself real hard at the gym lately. So I'm extra sleepy. And sore. So Eep, you can't take off your VR headset? Oh no! You're gonna get trapped in the game! Like Sword Art Online! Think you're gonna eat with a friend in VR chat tonight? Is that safe? Is it okay to sleep with your headset on? Yeah, okay, as long as it's safe. I feel like I would get a headache keeping the headset on that long. On wireless, it's no problem? Excellent. Okay. So now we need some other rabbits down here. We need another chair. Another chair. Okay, now we need like a rabbit command center. There's no downsides to sleeping in VR, besides obvious stuff like having a brick strapped to your face. That's what I was worried about, was the thing strapped to your face. How do we make a little rabbit command center? Okay, we'll do a little rabbit laptop. Bye, Vox. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great night. Appreciate you. Rabbit laptop. Oop. Pick the buttons out of order. Have a good stream. Thank you very much. You have a great night. board. They draw a rabbit head again. Oh. Pretty much the same shape as before. Do some House, welcome in. Thank you very much for subscribing. We appreciate the support. How are you doing tonight? We're drawing some rabbits disarming a root beer float bomb. Was a suggestion I believe someone came up with. It's good to see you, House. How you doing? Gotta give you a little cottontail. Tease. Stuck out of the house for a bit. Just wanted to say hi and look at the art. Thank you very much. Why you stuck out of the house? Do you having a busy night? I hope you're not stuck out in the cold. It is very cold where I'm at. It's in the 50s, which I know is not really cold to other people, but it's cold to us, dang it. It's hot cocoa weather. But I hope you're having a fantastic night, House. Let's see, we've also done a bit cold, yeah. Doing MN things here at the moment. Let's see. We've also done a Mardi Gras king cake and the king enjoying the king cake. Whether or not he's about to get the baby is up in the air. And of course we have, like we do for every art stream, we have the Welcome in T-Rex, which I should really try redrawing sometime to see if I've gotten any better. Yeah, we're working on our rabbits defusing a bomb, a TNT laced root beer float. A damn good T-Rex. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Can I draw beadwood? I think that would be way too many little circles, Wolf. That's a lot of beads. I have a beadwood emote that Broasaurus made for us. We can try drawing beadwood. Let's see. First, of course, we need our face. Well, actually, we don't need much of a face, do we? We just need our... We need the eyes beneath the beads. Let's see. These eyes, they need to cry for help. What do my eyes look like? What shape are my eyes? Can I tell? I have really deep bags under my eyes. Let's see if we draw the eyes. Are these too far apart? Draw bags under the eyes. Put a little nose in here. Eyes requesting help. These look like angry eyes. See. Chair backing. What does my chair look like? You can't even really see it behind me. Let's see. Can't even really see it, so won't do much of it there. Little head peek. Draw beads. Draw a bunch of little circles forever. Is there... Not cross hatching. Ooh, dotted line. Yeah. Big. Almost got the Kirby dots going. If I start here. It's kind of, it's not really a good representation of beadwood. Because all the beads are the same color, huh? Let's throw some blue in here. Green. Need some Mardi Gras colors? Yeah, we'll do some green. Get some gold in here. Those eyes look like they're pleading for help enough to be beadwood. We need purple. We definitely need purple. Get a little bit of orange in here. A little smidge of orange to break up the colors. A little bit more blue. Wisdom from fish facts. I would love a fish fact. Got distracted, said playing Stardew Valley music would summon you, and it did. Don't know if that was already answered or not. I don't think we answered it, Aku. I think that is brand new information. How much longer do I have on Chefwood? Like 5 more minutes. I'm ready to take off this hat. It is very tight. Also very bright. It looks like it's another piece of the canvas. Like I have a piece of canvas on my head. A Greenland shark could be 500 years old? Really? That's crazy. That's a fantastic fact. Is that... do they... like, how is it that a Greenland shark is able to live that long? Do they just... is it because of the cold weather? Do they stay small? Or do they get to be pretty big? I'm taking off the hat. Taking off the hat. Or at least I'm loosening the hat. Look at how deep that hat line is. Look at how deep that hat line is. Oh my god. Okay. What are we drawing next? That's beadwood. That's the Aku. There's the root beer float with the bunnies defusing the bombs. The little bunny bomb squad. They eat seagrass and crabs. Ooh. So you're saying that if we eat seagrass and crabs, we can live to be 500 years old as well? There's the king and his king cake. In the darkness. I want to be in the darkness. I'm in too much light right now. It's all bright in my face. We have beadwood. Okay, we need some purple. The eyes. We'll make the eyes blue. Okay. Some extinct fish can be no brain, no mouth, no everything, just a pancake? Ooh. That's how I feel some days after I get home from the gym. Okay. What's the next thing we're gonna draw, everybody? What do we want to see? What's next? I personally don't know what I want to draw next. Let's see. I drew the king cake. Drew the king cake and the king. Hippo in a tiny car? Hell yeah. Hippo in a tiny car. Little odd taxi situation. Oh, I think he was a walrus. Let's see. Hippo in a tiny car. A orca eating seagrass and crabs? Let's see. We'll do the hippo first. Or maybe we can do a hippo driving past an underwater tank. Big underwater tank with a orca. Let's see. Do orcas eat seagrass? Maybe a convertible if that would make it easier? Hell yeah. Let's see. We'll draw the convertible first. What do cars look like? Let's see. That's an okay car. I've seen worse cars. Come on, I saw a car today. I can draw a car. Okay, now what does a hippo look like? Hippo, hippo, hippo. Hippo driving a tiny car. Hippo's got to be big if the car's going to be tiny. How do I draw a hippo? What does a hippo look like? I need to look up what a hippo looks like. Hippopotamus. Okay. I've gotta hold the phone in my hand because it's a really okay. They've got a really unique facial structure. Hippo in a tiny car. Hippo in a tiny car. One more fish facts? I would love more fish facts. Got a little tiny. I don't know if this is going to be recognizable as a hippo. Extinct fish named Tula monstrum confused everyone for years. Oh, how was it confusing? You can see it? Fantastic. What do hippo tails look like? They just look like little... tails. Okay, and we want it driving past an orca. Yeah, let me add more detail to the front of the car. It had crab hands for mouths, and it's no bone. It has long eyes. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to look that up. Look up and see what that looks like. Okay, so there we have a hippo driving a tiny car. Wanted it driving past a big orca tank. At the drive-in aquarium. Maybe the hippo and orca are friends and the hippo's picking up the orca to go to the restaurant. I love that. You're a good fish scientist. I believe it. I appreciate you being here. Let's see. Orca. How do I draw an orca? I think, let's see. Orca. I've drawn an orca before, haven't I? Oh, when did I draw an orca before? They have long body. I think they have kind of sharp faces. Yeah, they do have sharp faces. They have more sharp faces than I've given this. So, they're like a whale with a shark fin. That is a good way to think of it. Nice bit. This is cute. We strive for cute. You'd probably take off Chef Wood, by the way. Thank you very much. It has been 37 minutes. Oh, take a stiff from keeping that up. Am I gonna keep this hat? I don't want to put it on my important paperwork. Just know it's hurting your head. I pulled it up a little bit, so it wasn't as painful. Let's see. Orca tails. Orca tail. Some extinct fish have the shaped H body. Interesting. Aku, thank you for the hydrate. That's an amazing hippo. Thank you very much. House, thank you for a hydrate. Cool. Almost took too big of a sip. Wolf, thank you for the hydrate. Aku, thank you for the hydrate. I'm getting hydrate bombed here. Okay, let's see. In order for it to be an orca, have the eye shape. Whoa, that's a lot of hydrates. Here we go. I've got all the hot cocoa I need. Thank y'all very much. Is that a challenge? No, Aku, no. Y'all, this is cute. This might be the cutest picture I've ever drawn. One of us will have to spend points on the no peeing during stream option. I'm really glad I don't have that. I'm really glad I don't have that because I have to use the little streamer's room quite often. Akita is known for it's the most endangered whale ever. Look at that orca. Thank you very much. I really had a good time with it. I was really surprised to get an orca out this quickly. Let's see. You do some lettering. NANI? Ah! Oh god. Aku, I saw that pop up and you still scared me. Let's see. The whale's saying, I'm excited for the restaurant. Let's see. Do we try and color in everything else, or do we like it black and white? Because I kind of like it in black and white. I feel like if we go to color things in, we'll get things kind of like get it all mixed up. I like this the way it is. Leave black and white. Perfect. That only took like 20 minutes for a hippo driving a car and an orca. I really thought that would take us longer, but we're getting faster. We're getting much faster. Black and white old footage? Hell yeah. Some old footage of the drive-in aquarium. All right, what do we draw next? We got the king cake, king and his cake. Got the bomb defusal bunnies. Got beadwood. Now we've got Mr. Hippo and the orca. Plowing through these drawings tonight. Let's see. We do the fish with the weird long eyes. A badass potato. Hell yeah. A green bunny eating carrots. Let's see. Well, we can do... What if we have a green bunny eating carrots, trying to eat the potato? The potato is on its last stand. So we'll do the bunny. Green bunny eating carrot and his sidekick bodyguard potato. Okay, a flip of the dynamic. They're in cahoots. Okay, okay. Bunny. Bunny. I can draw a bunny. That's not a... That's not a very good bunny at all. Currently 15 degrees here, but it feels like -1. Oh no! You don't have to be outside, do you, Wolf? You can be curled up with a blanket. Inside and from your warm computer. Let's see, it's a green bunny. Eating carrots. Bucky O'Hare was a green bunny? I've never heard of Bucky O'Hare. Let's see. Green bunny. And we need the bodyguard potato. Oh, we need a bite out of the carrot, don't we? Early 90s comic cartoon about a space rabbit and his crew fighting the evil Toad Empire. Oh, okay. I'll need to check that out. That reminds me of Duck Dodgers! Duck of the 21st and a half century! Let's see. Potato. Green Lantern. That show was a playable character in one of the Lego Batman games. Ooh. Bunny is green, you like it? Fantastic. Let's see. Do I... give him a... He's got Daigurin glasses, so we know he's a badass. Give him... oh, that's a terrible fist. Awesome glasses? Hell yeah. Let's see. Let's give him a little switchblade. Oh. No, wait. Stone Cold Italian Stone Cold Cinquedilla. Cinquedilla? How's it pronounced? Maybe a sigh? A sigh is perfect. Let's do a sigh. Okay. How do you draw a sigh? Raphael has a sigh. How big are sigh edges of a thigh? The best Ninja Turtle? Oh no. I'm a Donnie fan. Donnie does machines. Raphael is a great Ninja Turtle though. I don't know if he's the best one. Let's see. And if you've got one Sai, you gotta have two Sai. See. Give him sneaks. Nike. Great potato drawing. Thank you very much. How do you make it? How do we make it more of a potato? Put pits on it? Potato spots? Yeah. Now let's color it in. Okay. Hi, welcome in, Rockstar. How you doing tonight? Sorry I didn't see you till now. Let's see. I'm working on a green bunny. It's potato bodyguard. What color do we make the clothes? Really want you to draw Big Chungus, another rabbit? I can give that a shot in just a moment as soon as I finished drawing my Sai wielding potato here. All right, is there anything else we want to add to the potato bodyguard before we move on to the next drawing? Or maybe to the green bunny. What if we... There's something we can give the green bunny. Cool red sword? Let's see. The red sword on his back. He's busy eating right now. Okay, let's see. Red. Okay. Let's see. TikTok wants us to draw Big Chungus. I don't know how to draw Big Chungus, but we'll give it a shot. Dinosaur riding a pancake would be fantastic. Give me a we'll do Bugs Bunny first. Let's see. Let's see. So I know I've been saying it for a couple weeks now, but I'm really gonna set time aside tomorrow, and I'm gonna watch Wake Up Dead Man, newest Knives Out movie. Cool Bugs Bunny Mouth, thank you very much. I thought you were drawing Chungus for a second. I am, Aku. Oop, why is there a one new message? Hi, Eden. Welcome in. Weird that it didn't load your message automatically. I had to reload the thingamabob. You're doing a great job. Thank you very much. Been reading and half paying attention? Yeah, that'll do that. You can see he's got stuff right here. Got eyebrows. Okay. There we go. Big Chungus. Dinosaur riding a pancake next. Let's see. How do we How do we make it a pancake? And what kind of dinosaur? How about a Spinosaur? Riding a pancake. Okay, Spinosaur. Oh, did I make enough? Did I save enough room for the head? I didn't. I needed. Okay, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I think that's a Spinosaur. Shooting laser beams. Gee, it's so cute. Thank you, Aku. It's riding a pancake, and the pancake is flying off the ground. Pancake needs butter. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, indeed. Okay, we've done a lot of drawing tonight. It's getting to be almost 11. I know it's kind of early. We want to wrap it up here. We've had the king and his king cake. We've had the bomb diffusing bunnies with the root beer float bomb. We've had beadwood. We've had, which is probably my favorite drawing of the night, Mr. Hippo and his orca friend, who is excited for the restaurant. We've got the green bunny and the potato bodyguard with his size. Got Big Chungus. That was a quick Big Chungus. And then we did a pancake Spinosaur. Laser beam. Very good back to art stream. I've been thinking I've been thinking maybe like to prepare for Resident Evil 9 coming out, we maybe try playing Resident Evil 4. I think that's the one with Leon. We do the remaster. I think that's the Leon one. Oh, my back just cracked so hard. Oh, buddy. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for putting up with my Leon is now looking at my phone. Hi, Leon. Thank you for being here. Thank you everybody for being here. We appreciate the support. We know the art streams are a ton of fun. We have our little welcome in T-Rex, of course. But it means a lot that you all would come out to see. Let's see. Let me go through and save all my. Let's see. This is day 13. Orcalero Orcala, thank you very much for subscribing. Let's see, we have the king and his cake. Save that. Bunny bomb defusal unit. Bunny bomb defusal unit. I'm not gonna save beadwood. I will. Just cause. Let's see. I love this one so much. This was a fantastic idea. I'm gonna post this one to the Discord. Save as. Let's see. Hippo and Orca. File. Save as Green Bunny. Badass Potato. May as well save a Big Chungus. And Pancake Spinosaur. You drew him so well. Thank you very much. I'm gonna I'm only gonna export the Hippo and Orca. For the Discord. But okay, thank you very much everybody for being here. I appreciate you bunches. I hope you have a fantastic night. Hi Shelly, welcome in. We're just wrapping things up. We just had a fun time doing a drawing stream. I really appreciate everybody for being here. We are donating to Toops Family Meal for the month of January. They do an incredible job providing for food insecure children and families in the New Orleans area. Shelly, thank you so much for the follow and for liking the live. Yeah, so they do incredible work around New Orleans. We think they're stellar. We're so happy to be donating to them again. what else is going on? We'll be back tomorrow, either with more drawing streams, or we'll be playing a new game. What that looks like, I don't know yet. I haven't decided what that new game is going to be. But we're going to have a good time either way. We appreciate you sticking out, being here with us, and having a good time. Thank you to everybody who joined in. Have a good night too, Shelly. Thank you very much. Let's see. We'll be, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. And then again on Monday. And then, of course, we take our break for Tuesday. So we've got a couple of streams coming up this week that I'm excited for. And then we're not going to stream next Saturday because it's Chewbacca's. So we'll be walking in that parade. So we won't have a stream next Saturday. But we might do something on Friday. Okay, I'm gonna raid out. I'm gonna drop you off with somebody doing something cool. Let's see. If you're over on Twitch, I'm gonna drop you off with somebody. Let's see. Who's online that we can drop y'all off with? Drop y'all off with Wolf. All right. Have a fantastic night, everybody. Stay fancy on my lads, ladies and gentle zombies. Keep being amazing. Goodbye. Thank you so much for the fish facts. Raid messages. Ah, yes, raid messages. Did they work? They didn't work. Give me a second. We'll get our raid messages. I know I had to, like, on Thursday, I had to run to the little streamers room. And I left y'all with Dane without any raid messages, and I felt so bad. But I just had to go. You understand. Okay. Go ahead and copy the first raid message if you are a subscriber. If you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and copy the second raid message. We'll go ahead to drop y'all off with Wolf. Oh, there's somebody doing like cool oil pencil stuff. That's interesting. But I already said we were raiding Wolf, so we'll raid Wolf. All right, good night, everybody. Stay fancy. Have a fantastic night. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.